to Uncorked Crime. It's Kelly,
Amelia,
and Megan. Welcome to episode 8.
Woo!
Kelly, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great today.
Are you?
No.
Tell us what you did last night.
So yesterday was Amrit's birthday. Happy birthday, Amrit.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Is it his real birthday this time?
Yes. So the joke is, you know how like Amrit always says it's his birthday when we go out to the bars and
He
stuff?
does?
Oh my God.
I didn't know this.
It can be my birthday. It can be anybody's birthday. He always does it. It's always like, it's my birthday.
But people will randomly, like throughout the year, start writing happy birthday on his wall when it's not his birthday. I've seen that before, and I texted you, and I'm like, is it really his birthday?
I think he had it was it wrong on his Facebook?
No, it's right now, but this was like last year. Like
I do remember
random
that.
people
I was going to
started
say,
saying
please
happy
tell
birthday.
me it's right, because I did wish him a happy birthday this week.
I know, I texted him, and I was like, happy birthday, if it's even your real birthday this time.
So all he wanted to do was go to the bar, and of course the bars aren't open. So we hosted a whiskey tasting at my house.
Oh, cute.
When he got there, I had a sign on the gate that said like Scott Street House. Please have ID ready. Must be 21 to enter. So when he got there, I literally made him show me his ID.
That's cute.
And then I go, we're out of wristbands, but we have this, and it's a happy birthday boy pin that he wore.
I got you that.
So we did.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Where did you get all the whiskey?
Well, everyone brought one.
Oh.
So I said, everyone bring a passing dish. I got Am and Eddie's chicken because Amrit loves that chicken.
I saw the picture of fried chicken. I was like, yeah,
Yes.
he wanted that.
Yep. Well, he didn't know we were getting that until, like, it was then dinner time. I was like, Amrit, guess what we have for dinner? We were like, it's Am and Eddie's chicken. He was like, fuck yes. So everyone brought a different fifth.
I gotcha.
Or pint. So I thought we were going to do, like, a legit tasting where you just get, like, a little swig and you literally just taste it.
But you were making big old drinks.
You were taking shots.
Shots.
Ugh.
Sammy, my friend Sammy was there. She was pouring the drinks. And, like, we got these little red mini solo cups. Because I was like, oh, that's perfect for, like, a little tasting. No big deal. She starts pouring them, and I was like, wait, I thought we were just tasting. I didn't think, like, we were, like, taking shots. And everyone's like, fuck it, we might as well just do shots. I'm like, we have 5 or 6 whiskeys. You know this, right? And we haven't ate dinner yet.
Oh, no.
So we took all the shots, and then we were like, let's get dinner. And I was like, this is going to be a shit show.
Oh.
So we needed to, like, heat the chicken up and, like, get some other
Yeah.
stuff ready. And I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, I saw snaps, and Amrit's eyes were bloodshot, and he just looked so drunk. I was like, oh, dear.
Well, and then when he got there, I made him a drink.
Yeah.
And then he finished mine. And then I made him a drink. And you know I made that bitch strong because it's
Right.
her birthday.
Ugh.
So we were pretty lit last night. I'm
probably
sure my
fun,
neighbors
though.
were. It was so much fun. But we were outside till, like, 1.
You
I
were
think.
loud.
Yeah, I'm like, I had to keep, like, everyone shh. And then I start talking like this, like, it's fucking fine.
What'd you do, Megan?
Bonfire in the backyard with the neighbors.
Ooh, was it fun?
Yeah.
Did you get a little poo-poo, too?
Yep. I think we shared between the two of us 4 or 5 bottles of wine.
So, like a bottle a person.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I do that on a
No,
weekday.
like it was just her and I.
Oh, between the two of you?
Between the
What
two.
time did you start?
You know, that's a good question, because let me see what time she texted me and she was coming
Was
over.
it big bottles or just normal
No,
size
it was
bottles?
big bottles.
Oh, my God.
Okay, 4:30 we started because I cut her son's hair.
You were supposed to cut mine.
We can still do it.
It was gross. It smells like
Okay.
bonfire now.
So I cut her son's hair, and she came over here, and we had 1 bottle of wine. Then Scott got home, and then her husband got home. So they came over, and we opened a 2nd bottle of wine. The guys ran up to the store to get burgers, and they grilled
Oh,
out.
burgers sound really good.
Yeah. Then she comes over with another bottle of wine. Then I opened 1 other bottle of wine. So we have 4 bottles of wine.
Jeez.
So 2 person. So yeah, that was my night.
Any other topics we want to discuss before we open this wine?
Yeah,
Don't you like the
nothing.
bottle, though? I picked it
didn't
out
see it.
just for you.
Oh, that is cute. Oh, I do
Isn't that
like
cute?
it.
Yeah, that is.
I've never had it. Have you guys?
No.
So what are we drinking, Megan?
Prophecy. Oh, how do you say it?
Sauvignon
Blanc.
Blanc. Say it like that. Sauvignon Blanc?
Sauvignon Blanc.
I thought it was just Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon?
No. Make sure it's
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon. Sauvignon Blanc.
You're right.
Sauvignon Blanc. Prophecy. Sauvignon Blanc.
Blanc.
2018. Nice twist off. Thanks, Amelia. It's $11.99.
From Kippy Cop.
I
I
knew
figured.
it. Comes from the beauty of the harvest and the possibility of greatness in a glass.
Ooh.
The possibility. We're not sure.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
wines are drawn from our premier global vineyard sites. This is making my stomach turn as I had too many glasses of wine yesterday.
See, I had whiskey and beer, so like wine's like gonna be great right now.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's try it.
Ooh.
Twist off.
Okay, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, what do we think of the
Thanks.
Sauvignon Blanc?
I think it's good. Oh, now let me try it with the ice cubes now.
It's good. I needed it chilled.
I needed alcohol before my hangover got too bad.
I love Sauvignon Blanc.
It is a very oh my gosh.
It is.
Have you guys seen Mom putting the lemons in the wine?
Yeah.
Is she putting the club soda too?
No, but I told her to
No.
do that as a
That's
spritzer.
good.
Have you ever had lemon in your wine?
No.
Me and Kelly had dinner. Oh my gosh, we had glumpies from her dad. So good.
I saw your picture.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Yummy.
We I had a bottle of Pinot Grigio at home and I had some lemon, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take this over and we'll try it." It almost like changes the whole wine.
Really?
It's so
I would
good.
have never thought to put it with Pinot Grigio. I'd definitely put it with this.
Well, any
Yeah.
white wine. I wouldn't obviously put it with a red wine.
Well, no, I know, but Pinot Grigio is kind of like a
It's semi-dry.
drier.
Yeah. But it like sweetened it up.
Oh, I'm gonna try it.
And
No,
I
I'm
feel
not, 'cause
like-
I'm not drinking.
Sitting outside like in the summer.
Yeah.
Just lemon's good for you as it is.
I put lemon
It
in
was-
my water, yeah.
Yeah, but I never would have thought to put it in your
Me
wine.
neither.
It was so good.
You know what I put
Let's
in the
try it.
freezer? We bought a watermelon and I put some cubes in the freezer.
You're gonna infuse them with wine.
No, I'm gonna throw him in my glass of wine like an ice cube,
Oh.
but it's watermelon.
Me and Kelly did that with
Yeah.
strawberries. We put frozen strawberries
Yeah.
in. It was like a watermelon wine or
Yeah.
something.
We should do that next time.
Yeah,
It was good.
I got some in the freezer.
I have frozen strawberries. Yeah.
I guess we could put some in right now. You
Oh.
guys want some watermelon?
With Sauvignon Blanc? Sure, go get it. Let's try it.
Just added some. Can you give me a snack? A snack.
A snack. Okay, let's drop some strawberries in.
No, it's watermelon.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
I don't want to.
Hey, can you keep it down over there with your snacks? Pick a
Dogs
fucking
are gonna get
snack.
into this, right?
Yeah, they will.
Did you only put one in?
I'm gonna get rid of this candle. I feel like someone's
I'm
gonna.
putting two in.
Kelly is her name. Is gonna like
Kelly
Knock it
is
over.
her name.
gonna knock it
Smacking
over.
is her game.
Yeah. If you hear some munching and chomping during this, it's just Kelly.
Yeah.
Honey roasted almonds. I'm not gonna eat like the first episode. I'll never do that again.
Don't worry, she doesn't have a McDouble and fries
Yeah, I'm
this
getting
time.
that on the way home, though.
Okay.
We have to stop.
Since we've uncorked the wine, are we ready for some crime?
Yes.
Why'd you look at each
Yes.
other like I shouldn't
I
have
thought
said
she was
it?
going to answer. I mean,
Oh.
I'm telling the story. I'm ready.
Kelly, are you ready or no?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I need
are
my
you all
notes.
set over there or no?
Yeah,
Do you need a minute, guys?
I'm good.
I need more than that.
We know you do.
I need a nap.
You didn't bring the extra table either. You failed, but you did bring the whiteboard.
That's what I forgot.
Does Kelly ever come to a recording and not forget something?
Well,
Because we do it so.
she did bring one thing.
I brought the board
yeah. Kelly, you got your snacks ready?
and your Tupperware. Yeah, I got my snacks, my wine, my notes. I'm ready.
Megan, you ready?
Good. We're just gonna have to hit that.
Yeah.
Yep. Ready? Let's go.
Okay, so this is about the McStay family.
Capital M, lowercase c.
Capital S.
Oh, stay like really like STAY. McStay.
Yeah, McStay. So Joseph McStay was 40 and his wife Summer was 43 and they had two sons, Gianni and Joseph Jr., but they also called him Joey, who was 4 and 3, and the boys were inseparable.
What year
What
was
year?
this?
Don't like that. That was weird.
2009.
Oh shit. Okay.
Where's
Most of
this-
our stories have taken place like years ago.
I know. I wanted to find one that was new.
Correct.
Where is this at?
Bitch, I read one
I'm
sentence.
sorry.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Okay, so we got the parents, Joey and Giovanni,
In the 2000s.
in the 2000s. They're 3 and 4.
Yes.
They're inseparable.
Yes.
Okay.
Joseph also has a teenage son, Jonah, from an earlier marriage who lived with his mom. But I couldn't really find much more on that, and he doesn't really come up. I mean, he does come and play like one more time, but that's it.
He's not like a main character.
No. At this point, Joseph and Summer had been married for 3 years and together for 7 years. They were your typical all-American family with 2 dogs named Bear and Digger.
Oh my god, I want pictures of the dog.
That's
Please?
cute.
Sorry, I couldn't find them.
What kind of dogs?
Sorry, I couldn't find them.
I'm leaving.
Bye.
Joseph founded his business in 1996 in his garage, and a year later it was very successful. He owned and operated Earth-Inspired Products, a company that built decorative fountains, and Summer was a licensed real estate agent. Joseph was a laid-back surfer kind of guy. He loved being married, loved being a dad. He would give you the last $5 if you needed it, and he would let you sleep on his couch. He was just an all-around good guy.
The wholesome man. Where was this at? Did we say?
No, we're still not there.
It's my next sentence.
Well, because he said it like sounds like a surfer dude, so I'm just wondering if they're like in Cali.
I'll show you a picture in a second. But
And he's doing landscaping shit, so he can't be anywhere like Midwest or North because that wouldn't last.
the McStay family were living in San Clemente, California.
I knew it was gonna be Cali.
But in
We're
November,
back to Cali.
Yeah.
But in November 2009, around Thanksgiving, the family moved to a 5-bedroom, 2-story house on Avocado Vista Lane.
Oh my.
Elia's gonna move there.
I am in Fallbrook, California. They bought the house out of foreclosure for about $320,000 in a cute little neighborhood. They started renovating the house with new countertops, appliances, paint, and wood floors, and the plan was to sell the house for a big profit down the road. Okay, I'm going to go through a timeline type of format because it's just the easiest way because there's a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
So are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Look, I got my pen ready. I'm ready.
On December 4th, 2009, someone, presumably Summer, makes email inquiries about purchasing software to learn Spanish and children's toys, which had been advertised on Craigslist.
So that was December 4th.
Mm-hmm. On January 27th, 2010, someone used the computer to make email inquiries to about.com regarding travel to Mexico and passports for kids. On January 29th, after their son's soccer game in southern Orange County, Joseph is seen chatting with 2 men in a parking lot, and the indication is that they were talking to him regarding Summer's earlier Craigslist inquiry. So,
Oh my god, they disappeared, didn't they?
so he was like meeting this guy. It was presumed that he was meeting this guy for the toys or whatever. On February 3rd, computer inquiry made in the morning hours about creating an invitation for a child's birthday party. Joey's birthday is January 31st, and they were planning on celebrating that coming weekend.
Wait.
This was February.
His birthday is January 31st, and they're just now looking up invites in February.
I know, that's what was weird too, but you'll see. A friend comes to the family's house to help paint and spends half a day there, then agreeing to return on February 6th. This is the last known face-to-face interaction Summer and the boys have had with someone they know.
Was February 6th.
Mm-hmm. No, February 3rd. She was supposed to come back.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Thursday, February 4th. Summer speaks to her sister in the morning and makes plans to visit her and her newborn child. About 12 o'clock, Joseph leaves home in his 1996 Isuzu.
Is it just a Zuzu? I don't think you say the I.
Yeah, I think it's a Zuzu. No
You're
I.
saying Isuzu. Oh, like...
No I.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
I just feel like anytime you, like, Zuzu sounds right.
Listeners, if you know how to say it, please send
Yeah.
us a message.
Paul, you helped us with the Pamela situation.
Yeah, Isuzu.
That's what the dad drives?
Yes. Okay, so it was a 1996 Isuzu Trooper, and he left for a business meeting with his business associate, Charles Merritt.
This was all on the 4th.
This was on the 4th. They called Charles Chase.
Okay.
And he was meeting him in Rancho Cucamonga. Fun word, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
Kelly said, yeah, that was fun. I didn't even say it, but it was fun.
You said it nicely.
Yeah.
So, at 2:36, Summer's credit card is used to buy $66 worth of educational toys, beach bags, children's pajamas, and a jacket from a Ross store in Vista. Ross is like a retail selling brand name clothing, shoes, accessories, like pretty much everything at like a discount price.
Oh, like a TJ Maxx.
Yeah. So at 3:52, the family's home computer is used to search Craigslist for children's toys.
This bitch is buying so many toys.
I know.
At 4:25, there is an outgoing call from the home phone to Joseph's cell phone, which pings from a Fallbrook tower. This is the last outgoing call from the home phone. Between 5 o'clock and 5:47, there's a text message sent between Joseph and Summer's cell phone. I'm not sure what it said. Didn't let me know that. At 7:47, a neighbor's home security video catches the Isuzu leaving their street. Only the bottom portion of the vehicle is visible and occupants cannot be seen. At 8:28, Joseph calls his business associate, Charles Chase, who he met earlier in the day, assumed to speak about work, but the phone call went to voicemail. Joseph's cell phone pings off of Fallbrook Tower again. Then there's nothing. No phone calls, emails, texts, credit card charges, ATM withdrawals, and no sightings.
All 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
The mom, the kid, and the dad. Kids.
Yes, all 4 of them.
Where are the dogs?
Oh, just wait. It's not bad, but for the next couple days, friends and family send repeated texts and calls to both Joseph and Summer and get no response.
I think I would have waited a day and shown up at the house. I would not have waited multiple days.
Yeah.
Like, what would you guys do if you haven't heard from me in like 6 hours?
Show up at your house.
Right.
Yeah.
These people waited days?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. On February 8th, the family's trooper, I'm just not saying Isuzu. I feel like I
Zuzu.
say it different every time.
Just say the family's car.
Okay. The family's car was located in a storage yard and was identified as an abandoned vehicle. It is towed from a shopping center parking lot 2 blocks from the U.S.-Mexico border. Security guards tell police the SUV was likely parked sometime between 5:30 and 7 o'clock. 2 children's seats were buckled in place inside the car, and there were new toys in the back.
Shit ton of educational toys.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's a Craigslist murder. She went to pick up these toys, and now they're all dead? Gone?
And there was asthma medicine in a plastic container on the floor. The car's location from February 4th to February 8th still remains unknown.
So it had all those toys in it?
Mm-hmm. And like asthma medicine.
So, like, if they were running, they would have taken the asthma medicine.
Right. February 10th, in response to a request from Joseph's business partner, Charles, who reported that he wasn't responding to phone calls or emails, a San Diego County Sheriff's deputy checks on the family's welfare. No one answers the door, and there were no signs of foul play. So he leaves.
Oh, I think I still would have went inside.
Well, on
I
February
got enough you
13th, Joseph's brother, Michael McStay, traveled to the house to see if anyone was home. When no one answered the door, he found an open window in the back and climbed through. He didn't find the family at the home, but their 2 dogs were in the backyard. He didn't want to overreact and thought maybe the family had left for a quick vacation during the President's Day weekend.
And left their dogs outside?
Forgot about
Or
it.
was there a dog door?
I don't know, it didn't say, but maybe that's why they didn't contact for a couple days, because it was it was a holiday weekend.
I don't know still. So, was this after they found the car?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he still thinks they might have just left on vacation? But the car was already found, so clearly they're
I
not
don't
in
know.
the car.
Maybe he doesn't know about the car yet. I don't know. But it was found on February 8th, and this is February 13th, so.
Yeah, true.
I mean, that's a week later.
Right. I don't know. On February 15th, Michael called the San Diego Sheriff's Department to report his brother and family missing, when he still hadn't heard anything from them. Officers arrived at the home and requested a search warrant. February 19th, detectives obtained a search warrant for the house, cars, and computer. Upon entering the house, they found a carton of eggs and a rotten banana on the kitchen counter, child-sized bowls of popcorn in the living room near their TV, and Summer's prescription glasses. So it didn't really seem like if they were running. I mean,
They didn't take important shit.
Why would they?
right.
leave
It looked
eggs
like
on
she
the
was
counter?
cooking, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cooking what? With
Eggs,
Banana.
popcorn, and banana. Hey, you got 3 and 4-year-olds. You give them whatever they eat.
That's true. That sounds like a great snack to me, though.
You're such a child. You have snacks.
I don't have eggs, popcorn, or banana.
Okay, we'll get that for you next time.
Me goes, I don't have those.
February 23rd, police notify Interpol to issue an alert to be on the lookout for the family. On the 25th, officials distribute missing persons flyers and ask Mexican authorities for a search of airports, bus stations, and other major travel hubs. On March 5th, a video released by deputies shows images of a group of people similar to the McStay's family, 2 grown-ups and 2 kids walking hand in hand into Mexico through the pedestrian gate. The woman was wearing what looked like Ugg boots, a pair of which Summer owned. The video is dated around 7 p.m. on February 8th. The video was grainy and dark and was impossible to positively identify and leads to a dead end. So I have a picture of the video for you.
So, did they go to the house and make sure her Ugg boots were there or not
Yeah,
there?
I know.
That's what I would have done. Oh, jeez. I mean, I can almost not even say that there's 2 kids there because...
Right.
How can you tell she's wearing fucking Ugg boots? You can't even see her feet.
It was a video, so I don't know if this is just like a grainy clip from it, but...
You honestly can't even tell that the dad in front has a kid unless you know.
But yeah, it was a clip from a
Yeah.
video.
But it was just weird that it was...
Yeah.
Yeah,
February
how...
8th at 7, like when the car was...
Oh,
dumped
that's
there.
like the first time
Right.
they didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
So for the next couple of years, there aren't really any leads or information to go off of. Some rumors spread that the McStay family was found in New Mexico, but there wasn't a ton of information on it, and dead-end leads continue when photos thought to be Summer and a child were sent to the brother Michael and then San Diego County Sheriff's Department. But again, I couldn't find the pictures and I couldn't find a ton of information on it.
Like, who is this from?
I don't think they could tell. I don't know.
Wow.
Oh my God, if it was from them, they're just saying like, hey, we are alive, but
it was just one of the sons in Summer.
This is
crazy.
crazy.
Oh, how old were they in the picture?
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't.
So
I
many
couldn't
questions.
find any more information on it. It was just like a little snippet.
Weird.
A little fun fact. The case was widely reported on national news stations and on America's Most Wanted, Disappeared, Nancy Grace, and Unsolved Mysteries. The circumstances surrounding the family's disappearance and lack of clues about their whereabouts triggered speculation by amateur sleuths. Radio host Rick Baker published a book called No Goodbyes, The Mysterious Disappearance of the McStay Family.
We should have read it.
I know we should. Well, you'll find out.
Plan on doing the story, so
You'll find out why we shouldn't read it.
Oh.
He began following the case in 2013 after hearing people talk about it in a coffee shop. He conducted dozens of interviews on the case, traveled, followed leads, and reported sightings of the family. In the book, he speculates that Summer might have committed the murders, even though he said he has no proof. He also points the finger at Joseph's brother, Michael, over the handling of Joseph's business affairs and personal property after the disappearance, referring to the funds that the family said were used to complete fountain projects already underway and to make child support payments for Jonah, his other son. Baker touched on a troubling and serious abuse allegation concerning Joseph's oldest son and his stepfather, Michael McFadden. He wrote that Summer filed a complaint with Child Protective Services after she and Joseph recorded a conversation with Jonah and placed a copy with a private party for safekeeping. The investigation was not known to be completed until shortly after the disappearance. Under law, Jonah would be heir to the McStay estate.
I have a question. Did they ever check like bank records? Like did they have money? Did it just sit there, or were like a huge amount of funds withdrawn at a certain time, or no?
No, they said that there was no, after February 4th, there was no phone calls, no credit card usage, nothing.
So their money just sat there.
Yes, but I get to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Is this solved? Ish?
It's soft, yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
In 2013, local news reported that the McStay relatives had called Summer's ex-boyfriend Vic Johansson a person of interest in the case at the time. The family believed an email demonstrated that Johansson was obsessed with Summer for years after their relationship ended. The McStays noted his criminal history that included violent threats, felony vandalism, disturbing the peace, interfering with the business, and resistance of a police officer. And a pattern of movement around the time of the disappearance that they considered suspicious. However, the sheriff's department had no comment on him.
I think you farted as I picked him up, and it's just like in my mouth.
Sorry. Oh, I smell it.
I'm leaving that in.
Oh,
I looked at me
Porky.
while you were reading, and I picked him up. I go,
Lou, you got gas.
Porky, you have a tummy ache?
that smelled just like a major fart.
He's
so I
like,
know
what?
it's not.
I'm sorry.
Look at him.
I'm so
Oh,
embarrassed.
stink.
I was trying to like cuddle him, but now I'm like,
Ooh, stinky butt. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
sorry.
We're over stinky ass.
I didn't expect that. It just like, whew, right in my mouth. Okay.
Okay, ultimately, after the family's disappearance and having no real leads, it was speculated that they left voluntarily. Relatives of the McStays doubted that they would travel to Mexico, saying that Joseph and Summer avoided the country because of the safety threat posed by recent drug wars. Other critics of the theory noted that the McStays had more than $100,000 in the bank accounts with no withdrawal of funds in preparation for a trip, and their accounts were untouched after their disappearance. Summer's sister stated that her passport was expired and there were no records of her applying for a new one, and Joseph had a valid passport that had not been used before or after the disappearance.
So if they crossed the border, she couldn't have gotten in if her passport was expired, right?
Right.
No, she couldn't have.
Did they take their passports? Were those gone?
Well, remember in the beginning, she was looking up stuff about, was it kid passports?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, next sentence. Investigators found one birth certificate left behind in the home, and it would have been impossible for them to travel into Mexico without insufficient documents. And also, I'm assuming her.
So whoever's was expired, they probably took the birth certificates.
Yeah, but you can't get in with a birth certificate. You still gotta have a passport.
No, just the birth certificate. I think all you need to get in for a kid is a birth certificate.
No, you have to have a passport.
Yeah, so it would have been impossible for them, especially because...
No, because maybe they had passports, so they didn't need the birth certificate.
But can't they
But hers was expired. Summer's was expired, so she wouldn't have been able to get in.
Yeah.
Unless they had a knockoff one made? I mean, I don't know at this point, because I feel like you'd be able to search the system if she had another one created legally.
Right. Maybe that meeting in the parking lot was for new IDs and passports, and they changed their identities.
A fake name, yeah. That's why
I'm just speculating. I know you know the answer, but that seems like...
I mean, yeah, that's... If I
But
didn't
why
know
was she
that,
shopping for all these toys? I still don't understand.
We'll find out.
Oh.
Summer had changed...
I said she was going to hide money in them. I was thinking like hide money in them or hide
Smuggle
drugs
shit
in
across
them.
the border.
Yeah.
That's smart, but they're...
Yeah, but they found the car on the other side of the border. The car never made it across.
They carried them. The toys.
No, the toys were found in the car.
The toys were left in the car.
I was thinking she smuggled shit in the toys. That's
We're
all
going to
I was
find out
thinking.
why she was buying so many toys, though? Or kept looking shit up for toys?
Yes,
Dang,
everything will make
okay,
sense.
sorry, we're done.
Summer had changed her name numerous times throughout her life, but there were no records of passports under any of those other names.
She's sketchy as hell.
I gotta write notes.
She is changing her name. She's running from something. Mm-mm.
Summer was born named Virginia Lisa Aranda and had also been known as Summer Martelli. I couldn't really find information on why she changed her name. And I believe her sister said it was like no big deal or really no big reason why she did it.
Change her name? There's no reason? What was her original name?
She just said.
I just said Virginia. She was born Virginia Lisa Aranda, and then she did change it one time to Summer Martelli, and then I'm assuming she got married and it's Summer McStay.
Virginia she changed her last
to
name and her
Summer.
first name.
Yeah.
Something sketchy happened there.
Like, did she have like a psych background? Is she on medication? Like, is she bipolar? Does she have multiple personalities? Oh, okay. That was at my notes. I'm just wondering if she had
She's
some
never had,
sort
like, a
of
mental breakdown.
yeah.
Oh, when I saw that she changed her name, like I was like, oh, that's sketchy, but like nothing's really ever said of it, and it was just basically like no big deal.
That's weird, though.
How old was she when she changed
I
her
don't
name?
know. I couldn't figure out like much
I mean,
about
I
her
get-
family, her parents, nothing.
If you don't like your first name, like, I don't know. I get changing it.
But she changed the whole thing.
That's what I mean. She changed everything.
But in Mr. Nobody, she changed her name.
Oh my God, she probably doesn't even know she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're in 2013.
So it's been 6 years. Wait, when did they first go missing?
2009.
Oh.
So on
40.
April 9th, San Diego County Sheriff's detectives decided the evidence indicates the family traveled to Mexico on their own free will. The case is then turned over to the FBI in San Diego because of its international resources. On November 11th, a motorcyclist riding in a desert area near Victorville, where no business or houses are nearby, finds skeletal remains about 10 a.m. and alerts the San Bernardino. What is that? Bernardino?
Paul, can you please help?
Anyways, their sheriff department.
Phone a friend.
And they spent 30 hours digging up their remains.
All four of them.
So, on November 13th, the sheriff's department announces 4 people were found at the site in 2 shallow graves. On November 15th, San Bernardino County Sheriff John McMahon, another MC, capital M, says dental records confirm the bodies of Joseph and Summer were in the graves, and the 2 smaller bodies found belonging to their sons, Gianni and Joey.
Thank you for that motorcyclist, because without him,
I'm so pissed. I thought someone was going to show up.
I thought someone
Alive.
was going to
I
be
know.
alive.
But at this point, who do you think? What do you think happened?
Craigslist. They picked up some toys and it went...
Something to do with the friend. Is it
The
Chase?
the lady that came over?
Chase.
Okay.
Business partner.
They're both really good. So Joseph,
Oh, wait. I thought you were saying yes, it was Chase.
No, I was just saying,
let me-
smart.
Something about that meeting in the parking lot, because I wrote down those first things you said because they're very weird.
They are weird. I thought
Like,
she had something more to do with it than the husband.
I don't know. I'm still stuck on her buying these toys and searching all
Me
these
too.
toys on Craigslist.
Okay, we'll get to it.
But
So-
Chase, for some reason, has stuck into my head from when she first introduced
Or the
him.
brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, wait. Where is this other son of his? Doesn't he have another son?
Yeah.
I said he doesn't really come back.
Yeah.
I thought you said he came back once.
He does to like testify, but that's it.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah, okay, isn't it?
Okay, so Joseph's skull was shattered with a white extension cord wrapped around his neck. Summer's skull was fractured.
It was shattered, and there was an extension cord wrapped around his neck.
I
Were
thought
you
meant
thinking it was shattered
his
by the
brain
cord?
was shattered, or his head was shattered by an extension cord? I was like, what the
No.
fuck?
No, sorry.
This man is
Wow,
the
that's
Hulk.
an intense.
This man is the Hulk. So one of their sons' heads was bludgeoned 7 times.
Oh, I don't like that.
A sledgehammer was also found buried at the site along with clothing. The deaths were ruled a homicide, and San Bernardino County authorities said they believe the family died of blunt force trauma inside their home, but declined to discuss specifics of the deaths or a motive.
Wait, is this in Mexico?
No.
No.
Oh,
San
so they
Bernardino.
never.
It's still in California.
But they when they went to the house, they said there was like no sign of a break-in or
Yeah.
a struggle. So why did they think it happened at the house?
I think they're basing that off of like all the food and like her glasses and stuff were left and the birth certificates. Like I don't know. I'm sure at that
'cause
point
the
they
food-
didn't do like really an investigation and like a crime
Right.
scene at the house. So when the bodies were found, Rick Barker, who published his book about the family, offered a refund to those who purchased his book before November 2013.
Yeah, how embarrassing.
Because he owed that family.
Yeah.
With no proof.
He said the wife did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What a dick.
I know. Days after the discovery of the bodies, Patrick stated the San Diego Sheriff's Department investigation was faulty and filed formal complaints. He claims he found out about the bodies by someone messaging him on Facebook. Patrick is Joseph McStay's father. So investigators and the public started to focus on who's your guesses?
I said Chase.
It's either Chase or Michael.
But what about her ex? Vic? What was his name?
His name was Vic.
I'm going with Chase.
It's Chase or Michael. That's the only thing I can think of.
His business partner Charles Merritt,
Chase.
who was the last known person to have had contact with Joseph and the first to notice his disappearance. I just wanted to trick you.
Oh my gosh, and he called him. Who called who that night they went missing? Did
Joseph.
Chase call Michael? Or Chase call Joseph?
No, Joseph called Chase. And
But
went
was
to
it actually
voicemail.
Chase calling himself to make it look like...
So Charles, who was a former welder and gambling addict,
Oh,
him
he
and
was doing
Joseph,
some shit.
right? Him and Joseph became friends when they met in 2007, when Joseph needed some help with a water feature. They played paintball together. They had dinner at Charles's place a couple times a week, and Charles helped Joseph move. Charles built custom indoor waterfalls, and Joseph would buy them. They were both working on a waterfall project for a Saudi couple, and Charles said there needed to be a large check written to a stainless steel company doing work for them. According to state records, Charles had felony convictions for burglary, is that right?
Yeah, you said it right the second time.
And receiving stolen property. His most recent felony conviction was in 2001 for theft of $32,000 worth of welding and drilling equipment from San Gabriel Valley or someplace,
Because he's a
okay, in
gambler, he was
California.
probably in all this debt from gambling, so he was stealing this shit for money
Yeah.
to pay off his debts.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So when Joseph called on February 4th, the night he went missing, Charles told police that he ignored it because he was watching a movie with his girlfriend. Charles then acknowledged he had spent more than an hour with Joseph the same day because they went to that business meeting or whatever. Before the bodies were found, when speaking with detectives, Charles always spoke about Joseph in past tense.
Oh, that's like one of the biggest things I've noticed in like finding the murder or whatever. They start speaking in the past tense
Really?
because they know they're dead.
Yeah.
So he'll start saying like, yeah, Charles was a good guy. Or Joseph did.
But don't you think that they, like, detectives who do this for a living should have picked up on that then?
Probably.
Or
Because
they
like in all the
probably
books
didn't-
I've read and like TV shows I've watched about it, like that's one of the like.
Wow.
But they probably didn't really interview him like that until the bodies were found. I think that's what it
Well,
said.
they probably also weren't expecting like foul play at that point.
Yeah.
But
True.
that is like one of the big things that.
I didn't know that. But makes sense.
Right. It's said that Joseph accused Charles of owing him thousands of dollars days before he disappeared. Charles forged checks to himself from Joseph's QuickBooks account and tried to erase the paper trail. Thousands of dollars in checks allegedly by Joseph to Charles had been written and cashed. They also linked Charles to a call seeking to close Joseph's online bookkeeping account. It's assumed that Charles used this money to fuel his gambling addiction at nearby casinos when he lost thousands of dollars. So when I said like their actual bank accounts weren't, but he was basically taking money from the company
while Joseph was gone.
Mm-hmm. This was after.
I mean, why wouldn't he know that's
no shit?
You're gonna be.
I don't think he cared because he was probably in so much debt. He was like,
yeah, he didn't care. He wasn't thinking that.
No.
Clearly, he's not in a right mindset. Anyways,
he killed them already.
Yeah.
Why do you have to kill the mom and kids?
Right.
Oh, so he did do it.
Well, yeah, but he remains his innocence.
Wow.
Was that the right word?
He what?
He remains his innocence.
He remains innocent?
Non-guilty. He's saying he's not guilty.
He yeah, what's the word?
Like
he remains innocent.
No, but he is like
keeping his innocence.
He thinks he's innocent.
Yeah, he's been holding.
What's the word? Does it start with an R?
Not remaining. Like he is still saying he's innocent.
Yeah,
like he will not say he did it.
What's the word? It's like right on the tip of my tongue. If anyone knows, please help us.
Paul.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys.
Hold on.
It's something with an R. Like,
are you going to the mall today?
Oh my god. Are you going to the mall later? That's what I was going to it.
All right.
Anyways.
So
he's holding fast to the fact that he's innocent.
Yes.
Yes. When you think of it, can you text the group?
Yeah, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. But
I'm gonna ask Kelly. She'll probably know.
Okay.
Yeah. So several days after the disappearance, Charles' phone went dark for hours at a time. His cell phone records showed that his phone was in the vicinity of the desert grave sites 2 days after the disappearance.
Why didn't they check that before?
No shit.
I don't know. The shadow of a truck, consistent with one driven by Charles, was captured on a home security camera in McStay's neighborhood.
A shadow, though. Of a car.
That's his.
Yeah,
I can
how
tell
does
by
the
the shadow
show up, but not the actual car?
Well, if the car's on the other side of the camera and there's a light here, the
You're
shadow's
so
going to be there.
smart.
But, I mean, it could have been any type
Yeah,
of
that's what I'm
SUV.
saying. Yeah.
Investigators testified that a DNA mixture included a sample that matched Charles' genetic profile was found on the gear shift and steering wheel of the family's car.
So I said earlier, did they not? But I guess
Yeah.
even if they did fingerprint it earlier, they probably wouldn't have thought anything of it because they were so close with Charles.
But, oh, yeah, true.
They probably would have just been like, yeah, Charles was in the car.
Right.
But they
That's not
still
that
have
weird.
to...
He probably just said, like, Joseph got drunk one day and I drove his car home.
Yeah.
And that's why my fingerprints are there.
Apparently, Charles passed a polygraph test and did not know anything that could help solve the mystery of the family's disappearance.
This guy is...
What?
In January 2014, Charles said that he might write a book about the family, alleging that Summer had anger issues and that Joseph had been ill for some time with a mysterious ailment. Joseph's family confirmed that he had an unexplained illness. I couldn't find what the illness was, and that Summer was possessive of her husband, but they called Charles' suggestion that she was responsible for his illness unfounded. Okay, so in 2014, November 7th, police arrested Charles Merritt and convicted of bludgeoning the family of four with a sledgehammer before burying the bodies in the desert roughly 100 miles away.
Why the kids, though?
I know. No crap. They're innocent and did nothing.
The trial was delayed multiple times due to Charles attempting to represent himself, saying he only had 6 to 8 months to live and cannot afford an attorney.
No, you are a gambling addict and
Right.
cannot afford an attorney.
He knows how to talk his way out of it.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying at least. He repeatedly fired his attorneys, and he went through 5 attorneys between November 2013 to February 2016.
Oh my God.
In 2018, it was postponed again so that his current defense attorney could do more investigating, but he remained in jail without bail. The trial finally began on January 27, 2019 in San Bernardino, California.
6 years after he was arrested?
Yeah, because, it kept getting postponed. He kept trying to get a different attorney or represent himself.
Yeah, but now you've wasted 6 years in jail.
I know. Well, no, he should be in jail.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean? Like,
he
if you're
should.
trying to get out.
He should be in prison, though.
Yeah.
Throughout the trial, Charles insists that he is innocent and was wrongfully accused in a case based entirely on motive. Prosecutors stated that he killed the family after learning that Joseph was cutting him out of his business and had witnesses saying that Joseph told friends Charles was doing shady work and stealing money from him. They believed it was crime fueled by financial gain and motivated by greed and self-interest and his gambling.
Yeah, why are they not touching on that?
Yeah, I know. They're just ignoring it.
Right.
Brushing it under the rug.
Right. On June 10th, 2019, the jury found Charles guilty of murdering the McStay family and was sentenced to death without the possibility of parole on January 21st, 2020, at the age of 62.
Oh, damn, that just happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was the date?
January 21st?
I thought you said June. I was like, wait, that didn't happen yet.
No, on June 10th, 2019,
okay.
They found him guilty. The jury found him guilty of 4 counts of first-degree murder, reaching their verdict after about a week of deliberating. Charles claims prosecutors framed him and accused witnesses of lying to the judge, who he said allowed it to happen. So he said, like, witnesses were lying and the judge just let it happen. Like, he just let their death happen.
Yeah.
No big deal. The sentencing hearing consumed more than 10 hours, concluded with several emotional statements from the McStay's family, like the mother, brother, the in-laws. That's where Jonah comes in. He made a statement. And Charles still maintains his innocence.
Yes.
I don't know why that was so hard.
Oh my God.
Woo!
So this is
I didn't come up anywhere in my Google searches.
oops. This is the last thing I have. Charles says,
Is it about the toys?
no, I think I didn't add it in here, but I think he like did all this to make it seem like they ran away. So I think he was going in and making the searches and then leaving the toys in the car to make it seem like, I mean, we're never going to get the full story because he maintains his innocence, but I think he was making those searches.
What about the meeting, though, in the parking lot? That's still sticking out of my head.
No, I think he parked it there to make it seem like the family ran away and left the toys in the car.
Yeah, that does make sense for him to do that.
Yeah, I think he
But
was...
I think he did it thinking that they'll think whoever they bought these toys from.
Oh, well,
killed
either
them.
one.
Yeah.
Because it was parked by the border, though, too. So either one. But I think, because he, like, it said that they, like, had dinner at each other's houses, like, all the time. He had access to their computers. He shared business with them. Like, I think he was making these searches, trying to make it seem like they were running away.
So he
Yeah.
planned this shit for months because...
Listen, you do some shit when you're in debt and need some money. And
Yeah.
that's, like, exactly what I think he did.
But he
I
did all
agree.
this in 2 months.
I know.
Because the first thing was December 4th when he was looking up software to speak Spanish and toys. And then on February 3rd, 2 months later, is when they're doing the invites to the birthday.
But he's freaking out because, he's like, shoot, what am I going to do? I am in this much
But I'm
debt.
saying, like, that's a long time
Yeah.
to, like, if you're, like, in debt, I don't know. I feel like...
Yeah.
I'm also thinking, like, mob. I don't know why.
But
So they're not
I
gonna
do
give you 2
think
months.
she may have been actually looking for toys because it was their son's birthday. There is that sighting that Joseph was talking to someone in the parking lot. I think she may have been getting toys.
There's just a lot of toys. She's looking up toys all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, when you are looking for things, like I look it up a lot too.
That's true.
Like,
what
how
was
many
her
times did you look
heritage?
for a whiteboard?
I don't know. I don't know her heritage.
Because she looks like she's got
Asian.
something like
Let me
in the
see.
picture. So that's okay. That thinking about her wanting to teach the kids Spanish. Does she have a Spanish background?
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, she does kind of look like that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
she
I
does
couldn't
look like
find
that too.
much
So she
because
could be part.
I
Right,
couldn't
maybe
find
she
much
just-
because she kept changing her name too, so it was hard to.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Anyway, so
This is just the last thing. Charles says, I love Joseph. He was a big part of my life and my family's life. I would have never hurt him in any way. I would have never raised my hand for a woman or a child. I did not do this thing. And
do you
that's
believe
it.
him?
No.
I don't think I do.
I'm pretty sure I remember reading that, like, his daughter, he has a daughter. I may be getting this
Chased
confused
us?
with another story. Like, basically maintains his innocence, too. Like, his daughter's, like, standing by his side, but this,
I don't know. Why the kids? Why? The
I mean, if
kids?
he didn't do it, then there is some nasty monster out there that is getting away with it.
Yeah, but look at the Craigslist killer. Like,
Yeah,
that's what I keep going back to.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they did go
I
pick
could
up
see
toys.
both,
And
but, like, I could still really... Why are you taking the whole family to go pick up toys? I guess you have to. Like, I wouldn't want to go by myself, so you're not going to leave your kids at home.
Yeah, maybe she was like, oh, these are from a guy. I probably shouldn't go alone.
I don't know.
Did they ever determine where the fucking extension cord came from?
No, I didn't say. It was. I think it was from their house, the family's house.
So it wouldn't have been the Craigslist guy.
That is really sad.
Unless, I don't know. It didn't say for sure. So.
But I don't know. For some reason, I thought Summer was the bad one.
So that grainy ass picture walking through the border is
I
not
mean,
them.
Summer is sketchy. Their past is sketchy, but I mean, but why is Charles taking thousands of dollars out of the company
After Joseph is dead.
Right.
Or
You
gone.
would only do that if you know for sure he's dead.
Yeah, true.
That's
He's
true.
sketchy too. He can maintain.
Maybe he didn't do it, but he fucking set someone up to do it.
Yeah, he might not have committed it, but yeah, you hired someone to do the nasty
Closer
work.
look at them.
That is really
so she
sad.
could have been looking up those ones, learning Spanish. Maybe
Just
she
to
wanted to
teach her
teach her
kids.
kids Spanish, and maybe she did need some toys. But like the passport shit, I think it was Charles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they were looking up. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the story of the McStay family.
It's a good one.
I liked that one because...
It was current day. Current
No,
times.
well, that's why too. But I liked it because...
This one really made you think.
Yes, that's why I liked it.
Yeah.
Because I really thought they either disappeared or ran away.
Yeah.
I
did
could see
not-
how it seems they would disappear, but
Yeah.
like,
I didn't see it being a murder in the beginning.
no.
No, I didn't
I
either.
mean, I assumed because
Yeah.
of what we're talking about.
Right.
But I really would have thought they just disappeared. Like
That
I
was
would
a
have,
good one.
if that was the end story, I would have
Right.
believed it.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of
He's
toys
got like a permanent
bought.
pout on his face.
A lot of toys went unplayed.
Yeah, a lot of toys. Those poor boys.
Yeah, they were cute.
I
Good
know.
story. I'm
too.
glad that you did that story unprepared. You did it well.
I was prepared. I got some ready.
I'm literally gonna go home,
Kelly,
take a nap, wake up.
you
and get a
have
story
the
ready.
next
No, you
story.
need two stories. You need to
Well,
do
I
one.
know. I'm gonna do one today,
Right.
and then this week work on a
what
backup
story
one.
are you doing next?
She won't tell us.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you.
But you
I
know
would
you
look it
are
up.
you are next, and
Yes.
it is episode 9.
I'm gonna do it. I have a list. These are my list of stories I want to do.
All right, good story,
That
Melia.
was a good unprepared story.
Yeah.
We didn't come prepared today.
Listen, I was prepared. Like
For
I had
me
it
to tell.
prepared.
I was prepared to listen.
I woke up today and I was like, I literally told Kelly, I was like, thank God I'm not telling the story today because all I have to do is listen because I'm hungover. And then Amelia pulls up and she literally goes, are you going to be able to tell a story today? And I was like, you're lying to me. Don't do this to me. I'm too hungover. Like, don't fuck with me. And she was like, Kelly, I swear on everything in the dogs, it's you. And I was like, shit.
She said
Kelly's
the dog.
like-
She's serious.
Yeah.
I really
Kelly was like, you
I
have
really
to tell a
thought-
story. And I was like, oh, fuck
You know,
me.
from now on in the text, I'm gonna be like, Amelia, you ready?
Yeah,
Kelly,
please
you
remind
ready?
me.
Amelia,
But like,
you
do
ready?
this on Wednesday. So if I'm not ready,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a couple days to
Yeah.
like, oh, shit.
That's why you always just gotta have one ready.
I'm going to,
I always have a few.
today,
But you still need to be prepared instead of the day
like,
of. Like,
reread
if it
well,
was.
that wasn't bad. though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. No, you weren't at all. But like, I like to reread it
Yeah.
a couple times.
No, that's why I'm going to have 2 ready and have my notes so
Yeah.
that next time.
All right.
Okay, well here's cheers.
Cheers to the McStay family.
Yeah,
Cheers.
to that.
Okay.
Okay.